Hello everyone, welcome to the new lesson. In this lesson we are going to learn about a concept called the Matryoshka of the candlesticks or candles Matryoshka. As we have learned in the previous lesson that the candlesticks are only a representation of the raw market data, which means that each candle represents a range of other candles in lower time frames. And the candle itself has no meaning or sign other than it's just a representation of the raw market data on chart. A representation of the changes in the prices that occurred after the buying and selling that the algorithm did. And as we have learned, in order for the market or for the algorithm to move from 0.1 to 0.2, all quantities in 0.1 has to be consumed, all of the quantities, in order to move to 0.2. Also, not forget to mention that between 0.1 and 0.2, a range of prices, the quantities in these prices needs to be consumed in order to move towards the 0.2 price. Now each candle is a representation of the raw market data, saying this candle is the 4 hours candle. The candle closure here will only mean that the time period of representing the changes in the prices and quantities, the raw market data has ended, which means that this candle only represents a 4 hours range of data, of changes. So when the 4 hours ended, the candle closed here and opened a new candle here, a new 4 hours range representation of the data and also the changes. But the transactions, means selling and buying by the algorithm, is still going on. So when the candle closed, this is only the range of the 4 hours. It's not that the buying and selling ended. The buying and selling is still going on, but it's only the representation period of time has ended. Because when you go, for example, to the daily time frame, it's still going on. Because the representation of the changes in prices occurred by the algorithms buying and selling, the representation of the raw market data, it's still going on. The period of that representation has not ended yet on daily time frame. So the Matryoshka of the candlesticks means that if you split this 4 hours candle in half, you will find a 2 candles goes like this. It means that this is a 2 hours representation period of time, and this is a 2 hours representation period of time. As you can see, the selling is still going on because the candle closure here, it doesn't mean that the transactions that the algorithm does has also ended or stopped. It's a Matryoshka that will still goes on and on while you're going to lower time frames. For example, this 2 hours candle, if you split it in half, you would see 2 candles, 2 ranges that goes like this. Each one represents a 1 hour of changes in the price that occurred by the buying and selling that the algorithm does. And if you also split one of these ranges in half, you would see 2 ranges that also going to the downside. Each one is a representation of 30 minutes of data representation. This is the candlesticks Matryoshka. This is the representation of the data. So the candlestick is only a representation of the raw market data of changes that occurred in the prices because of the buying and selling that the algorithm is doing. And when the candle closes, this means nothing but that the period of time of the data representing has ended, but the transactions are still going on and they has not stopped yet, and they will not stop until the market is closed. This is all for today's lesson. We will catch you soon enough in another lesson. Thanks for watching.